Welcome back, Truth in Food, chef classes, open face sandwich with chicken. So the first thing we want to do here is blanch our asparagus. I put some water over for boiling. I'm gonna add some salt. Always salt in your water when you're blanching. We're gonna give them like 15 seconds into the boiling water. And blanch means like cook up and then straight into cold ice water with ice cubes in. Really cold water, not water from the sink or the faucet. It has to be ice in it, it has to be cold. Your 15 seconds is up. Into your cold water, and that's it. We're gonna put the asparagus aside. We're gonna put a pan on the stove here. A little olive oil. It's just for quickly frying up these mushrooms here. I washed them thoroughly, cut them in quarters, fry them off. I washed these really good here before we started. I'm just gonna give it a little butter, like 1/5 of a butter stick. Try not to stir too much in it. Let them fry a little. Salt, pepper. That's it. In the meanwhile, while they're cooking down, we will mix the dressing. It's a creamy salad. We want to like have sour cream, probably like a 2/3 of a cup. We want to have like 2 large teaspoons on the mayonnaise. We want to have like salt, pepper. We're gonna take some parsley here. I washed the parsley really thoroughly and like make sure there's no dirt in it. Always clean up your vegetables and make sure they're all clean. Very important. Get that into your mixture. Take the leaves of the tarragon here. It's just to give it a little extra kick here. But you can almost always get tarragon. Looks like they're getting pretty nice and starting to crisp up. We want to cook them further down. Then I take like an onion. I only need a half. Save that. Take out the outer peel here. Cut it very fine. Again, be careful of your fingers. Cut into the onion. It's pretty high onion here, so you can like cut it in 2 times. Cut it really, really fine. Get that into the dressing. Get that little like onion taste, like fresh and still like crispy. I'm gonna take a little capers, like a 1.5 teaspoon. I'm gonna do the same with the cornichons. It gives this little vinegary crunch and taste to the salad here. Chop it finely. Doesn't want to do it all to mush. Like that. Into the dressing. Just cut them in thin slices. Let's take a little lemon here. Cut a side off here. Squeeze that in. Mustard seeds, just like a teaspoon like that. Grounded mustard here, teaspoon like that. You can see the mushrooms here are getting shrinking in. We're cooking out all the water out. We want that to like brown up nicely and to be brown and dark. This is gonna be the binder for the chicken. We're gonna peel the chicken and turn it into this here. We're also gonna turn the mushrooms in and we're also gonna turn the asparagus in it here. And we have our asparagus here. I always do like this. I always cut the heads off. Put them in. Don't wanna get them too big. We wanna go peel that chicken leg here. I'm just gonna take that skin off. We don't want that skin. I got most of the skin off here. I'm just gonna chop it. And then goes into the pan here. Turn this off. It's good and crispy. We don't want to throw them straight in the salad because it will melt the sour cream. We don't want that. I'm not gonna clean off the pan, I'm just gonna clean off the stove here a little. Get that part out. Then I'm gonna put like 2 pieces of bacon on it. I will slowly just cook the bacon. It's a really thick slices. It takes a little longer time. And I will crunch it up on both sides and chop it in with this. This is getting cold already. Look at all these crispy parts here. Okay, going back here to the chicken. You can see I'm cutting some pieces off. There's some cartilage I don't want in it, and it's not everybody that like cartilage. If your family do, just leave it in. It's very healthy for your body. I'm just gonna save a couple of the roasted mushrooms for just putting it on top for garnish. And then the rest goes in here. And then we mix this thoroughly together. So now the chicken salad is done. Quickly, the bread. Bake your own, buy really good high quality bread. So I will remove the bacon here and leave the fat on the pan, on the skillet here. We do that because we want to fry that bread into the bacon fat. We want to get that crispy bacon to suck into that bread. Get that bread in. It's getting all crispy. It's very nice. We want to have like crispy bread. Put the bread on here. I'm gonna place some of that really nice chicken salad on. Want it to look nice, you know. You want to look like, oh, I have plenty of it. When you're doing dishes like this or like plating stuff, you always want to like get it up high. You don't want to flatten it out. You don't want to pat it down. You want to like get it up high. Couple of asparagus, fresh tops. It looks like nice and like, oh, fresh asparagus coming up there of the salad, and some mushrooms here. Like getting into it a little, like, oh, what are we eating? Oh, are we getting mushrooms on top of this? Is the mushroom in it, or you know, we want to replicate what's in the food by showing a little on the top what's in it. Some of that nice bacon here. This is definitely a thing you can go in and order when you come visit in Denmark. You can make it yourself. Looks like spring, huh? You see that? Looks like spring's coming into your home. A little salt, flaky salt, just a little. Some peppercorns, just slightly, a little. Here you go. Velbekomme. Chicken salad, open-faced sandwich on sourdough bread.